planting in November can be a good idea, it really depends on the weather. If we have a cold fall and ground freezes, I would recommend to wait. If we have a warm fall and the ground does not freeze, it would be advantageous to plant spruces. It all depends on the weather, past Novembers. We have been able to plant, so I would say it can be done. Blue spruces have a large, heavy root to them. The larger the blue spruce, the more difficult to transplant whenever possible. We advise to plant the smaller blue spruce and only dig 8 or 10 foot or 10 to 12 foot when it is mandatory. The smaller sizes root out better and have more growth in the next season. The 4 to 5 foot tall blue spruce are $90 each, picked up in the yard. Holmstrop arborvitae should be planted on about 3 foot centers. That means that from the center of one tree to the center of the next tree should be 3 feet. If there is 40 feet length needed to be planted, I would recommend using 12 to 13 arborvitae. The largest we have is about 5 to 6 feet tall and they are $75 each. I recommend to measure out the area and place stakes or flags at the spots for each arborvitae. This method ensures getting the correct number of plants. Retail junipers are priced between $15 and $20, depends on how many you purchase. Apple trees and pear trees are $30 each. Dogwoods depends on size and type, on average. They sell for $150 or $175 if you like. We can dig a smaller Causa dogwood for $100. We have many different types of cherries, Kwanzan, Yoshino, and Okami cherries we have in the yard. Okami is the type used in the Cherry Blossom Festival in DC. They are $175. I have small Kwanzan cherry in pots for $50 each and I think that is a pretty good deal. We have ivory silk lilac. They are $175. We have many Japanese maples. They are either in pots or balled in burlap. They can be upright or weeping. They can be green, variegated, light red, and dark red called bloodgood. The Japanese bloodgood maple is our top seller. However, we do have many large weeping red cut leaf maples available. All Japanese maples are expensive and most are individual priced. We deliver to New York about twice a week. In the past, we have planted all over New York, but in the recent years, permitting and licensing have become too difficult to follow. Delivery depends on how much you purchase and which truck is needed to make the delivery. If you come down and pick up the trees at our farm, then you can see your trees before buying them. Some trees need advance notice before picking them up. They need to be dug. Highland Hill Farm, Fountainville, Pa.
This video is brought to you by Highland Hill Farm. We grow and sell screening and buffering trees for privacy and sound barriers.